become similar to a neighboring sound. These changes can affect sound's place of articulation, manner of articulation, or voicing to make it easier to pronounce, especially in rhyming space. Assimilation often occurs at the boundaries between morphemes. When morphemes are combined to form word, the pronunciation of the sounds at their edges. There are three types of assimilation. First, regressive assimilation. Regressive assimilation is the most common type. In regressive assimilation, a sound is influenced by the sound that follows it. For example, the word in plus possible becomes impossible. The sound N in is made with the tip of tongue touching the roof of mouth. The sound U in possible is made with both of your lips. It's a little difficult to move from the N sound directly to the P sound. If you say impossible slowly with a bounce, you have enough time to move your tongue to the alveolar ridge for the N and the tip to close your lips for the P. You can feel the distinct separate movements, tongue, then lips. But if you say impossible quickly, impossible, you will feel that you only use your lips because your brain anticipates the upcoming P sound. Instead of making an alveolar N, it prepares for the bilabial P by making a bilabial sound instead. The nasal sound then assimilates and becomes M, which is also a bilabial sound. Next, progressive assimilation. In this type, the sound influences the sound that follows it. For example, the S ending for plural words in English. The F ending can be pronounced as orts. The word cats. The T sound is voiceless. It doesn't make your throat vibrate. It's voiceless because it moves forward, so the S is also pronounced as a voiceless S, like cat. Cat. While in the word dogs, the G sound is voiced, it makes your throat vibrate. This voice quality moves forward, so the S is pronounced as a voice, like dogs. No. Third, reciprocal assimilation. Reciprocal assimilation is when two sounds next to each other mix together to create one new sound. The new sound has parts of both original sounds. For example, the phrase did you in fast natural speech. The D sound at the end of did and the G sound at the beginning of you blend together. Instead of saying did you, people often say did you, did you. The G sound, like the G in Japan, is a new sound created by mixing D and chu. Did you. Thank you.
Dissimilation is the linguistic process of which the similar or identical sounds there are injections in a word become different or less similar to facilitate pronunciation and avoid confusion. This process occurs mainly in opponents that meet in base morpheme and affix, so that sounds that were previously similar become different. For example, words like caterpillar. One of two injection consonant sounds is omitted to make pronunciation easier and clearer. Another example is the word surprise, which can pronounce as surprise. Second, word like fifth. The fricative sound changed to the stop T, or disappears to avoid a sequence of two similar fricative F and in closed section. Third example is legible. The phoneme N in prefix in changed to L when it meets the initial sounds L of the base word legible, so that the sounds are different and easier to pronounce. The next example is femora. The sunflower sound is omitted to avoid the complexity of pronouncing too many vowels in close succession. And the last example is word Wednesday. The sound D is omitted to avoid two similar consonants close together, making pronunciation easier.